Oh shit. Here we go again.
2021, 22, 23, 24. In 4 सालों में 8 ट्रांसफर विंडोज हैव गॉन एंड आई कैन नॉट रिमेंबर वन सिंगल ट्रांसफर विंडो जहां पे मैंने नेमार टू बार्सिलोना का ट्रांसफर रूमर ना सुना हो. एंड हिस्ट्री हैज ऑफ कोर्स रिपीटेड इटसेल्फ. 2025 में भी हमने फाइनली ये रूमर सुन लिया है, बट द कैच हियर इज this rumor is from a fucking reliable resource. It is none other than David Ornstein, who is reporting that there have been initial talks between Neymar's camp and Barcelona for his potential return in summer of 2025. It is absolutely interesting because it has so many storylines attached to it. Of course, it has the internet divided, but first of all, let's understand कि Neymar का क्या perspective रहा होगा if the talks have really happened. Now, by the end of his stint at Al Hilal in Saudi, Neymar's perception had gone very negative in the minds of people. They had started to believe that Neymar has now become this official money-making machine, and he does not care about the sport at all now. Now, the fact that he was earning billions and gazillions in Saudi, as well as he was getting billions and gazillions of injuries, did not help Neymar's cause. The World Cup 2026 dream felt so distant for him, and people started to lose hope in him that there's not much of a player now left in Neymar. Now, when all of this was happening, he suddenly decided to drop a bombshell that he's now returning to a club where he grew at. He is returning to a club where Neymar became Neymar, which was Santos. The shift in perception about Neymar that this one decision brought was massive, magnificent, because people now started to have this hope again that he basically wants to regain his fitness, he wants to better himself, and he wants to show that he is not done yet. And he has really went on to show it at Santos. He recently scored this Olympico, which was crazy good. And of course, the welcome that he got in Brazil, that was like a hero's welcome, like the best you could ever imagine. But remember, his contract at Santos runs out in 6 months, around a month of which is already over. Now that is for sure that he is in Santos, he is in Brazil to basically regain his fitness, to feel those homely vibes again, so that he is now prepared for the 2025 summer to play for a club where he can actually prepare for the World Cup 2026. And Barcelona stands to be the right choice. But the obvious question is it actually the right choice for FC Barcelona? And the internet, of course, is divided. There's a section of people saying that he's going to cause chaos in the dressing room. There's a section of people saying that he's going to disrupt the finances at the club with his wages. And there's another section that is saying that it could be a banger move. And I am on the side of this section which says that it is going to be a banger move. Now, don't get me wrong, it certainly has its risks involved, but which transfer does not? Now, my point is that if Neymar can come into his own with his form, with his fitness, which club would want to deny that? Now, one thing that we'll absolutely have to note is that Barcelona will have to step into the summer transfer market to find a replacement for Lewandowski. And at the same time, the striker market that is going to be in the summer of 2025 is going to be chaotic. It is going to be money splashing, and Barcelona won't be having those funds to buy either an Isak or a Gyökeres. So why not take a punt on Neymar and play him as a false 9? We'll have to remember that he's still 32, 33. He still has that Brazilian samba at his feet. He still has got that techers with him. And imagine the storylines that are going to be built. Firstly, of course, Neymar, Barcelona, his homecoming. Lamine has always been seen idolizing Neymar on a different level. He also has those same techers, those same samba as Neymar. So, having a figure or an idol like Neymar in the same squad will do wonders for him. It is also going to be Neymar versus Rafinha, and mind you, Rafinha's position or his game time is not going to be compromised. Now, when one of the 3 of the best Brazilian players is playing alongside Neymar in the same club, magic could happen. Now, I said one out of the best 3 Brazilian players. Who are the other 2 and where are they? They are Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. And they are, of course, playing for Real Madrid. So that is also going to be a storyline, how it all builds up for the World Cup 2026. And of course, Neymar versus Mbappe, Barcelona versus Real Madrid. That is going to be a spicy affair too. Now, I'm saying all this as if it is already happening, everything is finalized, but no. That is where my third point comes. Do you remember what happened in 2021? Yes, this hug, and we all know what happened after it. The summer of 2026, another Barcelona presidential elections. Is this another plot by Don Laporta to get eyeballs? But all in all, I would be pretty excited to see Neymar link up with the likes of Balde, Pedri, Koundé, Lamine, Kubarsi, Olmo, Rafinha, and creating magic on the pitch. I think that will be a successful affair. Again, I'll say that it has its risks involved, but I guess this is a good punt to take on. What do you think about this potential transfer? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one.